Yeah, we are still at Abuja House, where President Buhari has called the police on us, and we are still here to let Nigerians know that we won't leave here until he address us. And see, it's so sad that they think this is Nigeria, that they can intimidate us with police. But fortunately, the police came and we explained to them why we are here. And they complied with us. They are not being selfish like the Nigerian system. The police actually addressed us and said, okay, we should do our protest, but in a peaceful way. This is not Nigerian that they will come and they will start shooting at us or doing anything. That's why we're here. So we're waiting for the president to come out. That's what we do. This is the kind of hospital. This is the kind of hospital they are issuing us.
No electricity, that period.
If they can issue us such an hospital, it will be fair for them to use the same hospital. We are here to let the president know that enough of this UK medical tourism. If the UK didn't build their country, they will not make it a safe haven. If you give us the kind of hospital it gives us in Nigeria, it should go and use the same hospital that is providing for us. It shouldn't run to UK. Everything is run to UK. If the UK didn't build their hospital, they won't make it a safe haven. That's what the president is about to come out.
I'd really not rather you get run over. So can you come over one
the president is about to come out, and we are here. I'm reporting live here at Abuja House. The president is about to come out. That's the president. President, just speak with us. Why can't he just speak with us? Talk to us, president. Look at the president is about to leave. That president is leaving. That is he leaving. They just took him away. The president is leaving. He's just leaving. Shame on you, Mr. President, that you can't even talk to your citizens. Shame on you, Mr. President. No, shame on you, Mr. President, that you can't even give us 2 minutes of your time or 5 minutes of your time to address Nigerians. You come in here to enjoy your medical tourism. If this is the kind of hospital it can offer us, it should be using the same hospital as well. That's just why I'm here. I'm here on behalf of the wounded Nigerians. It should be using the same hospital that is offering us. It shouldn't come and be giving us this kind of hospital and it come to UK and enjoy the UK. If the UK didn't build their one, it can't come here and be using it. If he likes what he's saying in the UK, he should offer that back home. He should offer that to us back home as well. That's why we are here today, just to tell the president, go back home and use the kind of medical facilities you have given our people. We voted you to office. Since you said you want to be the president of Nigeria, go back home and use everything you have provided for us. If you don't provide it, don't come here and use it. Because the ordinary Nigerians can't come, just take a visa or get a flight and come to UK and treat themselves. Because they don't have the finance to do that. You have it, and that is with taxpayers' money. Enough of all this bamboozle. You have to stop. That's why we are asking the president to go home. We just saw him. He's been looking at us from his window, telling the security guard to come. The security officer came to me and told me I should go to the embassy and book an appointment to see the president. Why should I go to the embassy? Because I want a passport? No. Because I want a visa? No. I just want to speak with my president. If he's giving me 2 minutes of his time, we will have avoided us calling the police and all that, And the police understood. When we told the police the pictures that's coming out from Nigeria, the police totally understood that, oh, this is bad. That's why they have been calm. They have been calm, doing nothing. All this fighting in DSS that have been happening, that the DSS are fighting on blocking the National Assembly. I just think this is this distraction. I think it's a form of distraction. Have you noticed it that anytime the president is out of the country, there's always an unrest. Like, you sort it out before I come. That's right, so all these are all distractions. They just want to distract us from asking that, where is the president? Why is the president traveling again? That's what I think. I think, you can see them, they are, crisscrossing. PDP, APC, APC to PDP. All of them, they are all fraud. They are all fraud. That's what they're doing. You know, it's the way of distracting. They know a little things with, you know, just little things like that will distract the youths. That's why they always come up with such things, maybe before elections. You know, this time around they just wanted to use that to distract us so that we shouldn't ask the whereabouts of the president. If the president had made Nigeria a better place, he won't have to come to London to treat himself. He won't have to come to London to go shopping. His kids or his wife wouldn't have to come to London. He just left looking at us even without addressing us. Why can't a president that cares for his people, he would just say to the driver, wait, my kids, look, I've heard. No, they drove off. He just left on the security guard telling us to go to the embassy to make our complaint. Why should we go to the embassy and make a complaint? Well, we know that he lives here in Nigeria in Abuja house. Life at the Abuja house. You know, need to address us.
Look at it, look, these are Nigerian kids, those people along the road.
I don't know who is videoing out there. That's one of the people videoing out there. You can see them by the gate.
We know having 4 of you guys here.
Abuja house. They have called the police and the police has been here, but the police is cool. You know, these are professional officers. They are not like maybe before you call the police. If you trust you don't like the UK police, you need to go and train your police as well, because your police will. If Nigerian police were here, they will start brutalizing us. Look at the UK police. They have been here. They understand what's going on. They are not fighting us. Life at Abuja house. Life at Abuja house. You know, if this was Nigeria, the police will start brutalizing us by now. You know, and start shooting. Look at them. They're discussing. They saw the pictures. They saw everything. And they know that they know that Nigerians are angry. You know. Enough for 4 days. Enough is enough. Buhari should go back home. Should go back home and address the people. You know. How can Buhari just drive out on without even saying a word to Nigerians that are crying? You know. Enough for 4 days. Enough is enough. You know. In fact, it's a shame when I see Nigerian youth who still support Buhari or who still support Atiku. You know, why do we want to keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result? You know, you don't plant cocoyam and reap cassava. You know, so if you vote in Buhari, an analog president, you don't expect to have a digital solution. It's not possible. So, you know, think about what you're doing, because we all are in this shit together. You know, we all are in this shit together. If we want to leave Buhari there, we are going to suffer together, and maybe this will just be the beginning of our suffering. Buhari continues to rule that country. Buhari is not capable. Buhari has nothing to offer. If Buhari has something to offer, he would have given us that in the first 4 years. He would have given us that when he was a military officer. He would have given us that when he was a commissioner. Buhari has nothing else to offer. Enough is enough. Life at Abuja House, London, Kensington, speaking on behalf of the wounded Nigerians. Thank you. God bless Nigeria. God bless Africa.